5 alligators in Mississippi were euthanized after it was discovered that they were fed by people. Alaska authorities had to euthanize a moose after a woman posted a video showing her feeding it. Thousands of deer, polar bears, and squirrels are killed each year after eating human food. So why are wild animals fed by humans always destined to die? Let's find out now. Lately, the staff at Savannah National Wildlife Refuge have had to resort to killing alligators that grow longer than 6 feet. It's because these animals aren't just aggressive, they also associate humans with food, and people keep feeding them. Now imagine the danger posed by a huge alligator heading your way thinking it's about to get a tasty treat. Even the squirrels who are used to being fed end up biting more people than any other animal in Grand Canyon National Park. It's not just about harm to humans. Let's hop over to England, where a few deer have been found dead. It seems they fell victim to human kindness because people fed the animals with stuff that wasn't quite right. It might sound strange, but bread can actually be harmful to deer. Mostly, it affects their metabolism. Plus, these animals start seeing people as a snack source, hanging around roads more and increasing their chances of getting hit by cars. This happens with pretty much all wild animals that humans decide to feed. Meanwhile, when wild animals come close to human homes to get human food, predators like wolves and coyotes will follow them, which means more danger to human lives. Although cats are generally calm and wary around strangers, that's not the case with cats in restaurants and public parks in Egypt. Cats in public parks used to eat burger scraps and meat that people tossed to them, and now they refuse to eat anything else under any circumstances. What's worse is they might disturb you and inconvenience you unusually, blocking your way to ask for food and not being afraid of you at all. All of this surely started with kind-hearted people deciding to feed them meat while they were eating. Of course, if we had left the cats alone, they would have remained calm and their behavior wouldn't have changed. These majestic predators are well known to everyone and are associated with snow and ice. As they've evolved to thrive in such conditions, their main food source is seals. Recently, problems of climate change and melting ice have begun to appear, and this affected the presence of seals and reduced hunting opportunities. Therefore, polar bears no longer have enough food. Hence, bears began to resort to eating plants, berries, and human waste. After that, it's only natural to wonder, why not help the poor animals? Can't we figure out a way to feed the polar bears? Maybe, but it might just make matters worse. Tourists actively fed the bears to make sure they didn't go hungry. But sadly, this ended in the bears' death. The problem is quite clear. The more food bears get from people, the more likely they are to lose their natural fear of us. This made them dare to search for similar food hundreds of miles from her home. And that's why the authorities were forced to kill them, because they were close to residential areas. Never feed a wolf even if you see it very hungry. Wolves in the wild are naturally timid creatures and tend to steer clear of humans. Yet, similar to bears, their behavior can change when exposed to human food. Most unprovoked attacks by healthy wild wolves are usually the result of them getting used to food that isn't meant for them. This issue is widespread in many national parks where wolves roam. Despite bans and pleas to not leave food at campsites, people still do it, causing harm to the animals. Wolves that lose their fear of humans pose too great a risk, so they have to be put down. All this help from humans is doing more harm than good. Sometimes it's even deadly. It doesn't matter which wild animal we're talking about. Don't feed wild animals. And if animals were watching this, I'd say don't eat human food. Regrettably, our collective lack of awareness often results in tragic consequences. Let's fix that. Don't forget not to feed wild animals. And don't forget to hit the like button right now. See you very soon with a new episode.